Coming out with it, it's Stanley. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
What are you doing? Look at this tackle.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback.
Got a lot of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
Great discipline by the backside of the defense. This is my gap. This is where I'm supposed to be. Ball goes away, so be it. I got to stay home, stays home, makes a great play.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch, he's got enough. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks, it gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball to some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Fires into the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They're going to pass on what would figure to be an easy 3 points and instead go for it on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Rising. He caught it. Makes the grab, and there's not enough room. The defense was ready. They kept their leverage, and they come up with a 4th down stop. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll leave it with him. all by himself down the middle. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Doors. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Well, they've done nothing on offense so far, but if they can put some points on the board before halftime, it could really change things.
No doubt. Go into the locker room with some good juices, some good vibes, and momentum can switch a game in a heartbeat. But this offense...
And he's running in the open. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Second down coming up. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Commodores in the hurry up. On third down, going up top. Makes the grab on the left. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third short, what they like third medium, third long. Great job by the offense having success. Now, it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
Makes the grab, and they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. He's gonna pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And he made the extra point without problem. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Johnson looking to throw. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Makes the catch. It's Bell. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime. The Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to move the chains. Still on his feet at the 45. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And how about that on 3rd down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. 3rd down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
They couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pulls and fires complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
The Utes have their offense in high gear. They'll toss it to the left. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Stanley. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Utah! They take the lead with the 6.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. And the ball's free deep in his own territory. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Strong, firm tackle.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
All they need is a field goal to make it a 2-score game, but they are going for the jugular and the touchdown here. Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line.
And how about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
14.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack.
Yeah.
Johnson wants to throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught.
What up, my boy?
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Cool.
I think if you're the head
Because
coach
I
at
know-
this point, you're telling your
because I know
offense, it
it's
doesn't
kinda
matter
hard.
what's happened up to this point.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
things haven't gone our way, but we have a
Off
chance
top of
to
my head, I
execute
don't.
in a 2-minute
Not off top of my
situation
head.
and give
Yeah,
ourselves
but
a
I ain't
chance to
gonna
win.
do
Let's go
nothing.
do it one play at a time.
I need to.
Receiver looks it in,
Probably
it's
be
complete.
looking.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Unleashes one. He's got an open man.
I thought they was
Bulldozes
three
his way
times.
through. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game
And
in
you know it's
one
gonna be
single play.
it's hard,
And you
and
saw it
that's
right
your
there.
first
Too much
job.
speed on the perimeter to create that explosive
It's
play.
just weird that,
With the
you know what I'm
catch,
saying,
it's
you ain't gonna
Alexander.
stay.
Touchdown Vanderbilt. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
It's awesome.
They'll line up to go for two.
That Chico gets first shit to me.
He'll set up to throw.
Who?
Quarterback on the move, still looking. He's in
Yeah,
there
Chico.
for the two-point conversion, and now they're just down 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Oh, great, man.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, you doing El Chico. I really
No break. Non-stop. Keep going. Yeah, too.
Utah has it back.
Do you know that with your pin sag? Be like,
On the ground, trying
You
to
know
pull
shit,
the
bro.
plug on this clock. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
about that.
This offense thinks that they have enough left
Y'all
in
seen
the
the
tank here
fuck
to
like
run the
10 minutes.
football and run all the time off
Hey.
the clock. They got the lead late.
Yeah.
Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise
can't walk
anybody if
out.
they
I
turn
could walk
around
out.
and get nothing again here.
Give to
They
the
let
running
that
back.
front door unlock. I finna walk out there.
Running into
Leave.
the open space. Hit the afterburners, kid.
And
Lowers
reach the
those
ocean
pads.
too.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Utes racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
This offense is so explosive, it can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. Trying to pound their way in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Makes a move. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Johnson looking to throw. can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
I got the ball in my damn.
They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller.
No.
If you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Comes out throwing on first down. Now improvising. He'll fire to his right. He makes a catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Using his feet to buy time. Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush.
Dude, I don't like how you play
It's a
it.
pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a
That's
first
the
down.
worst game I don't play last 3 days.
Into
We
the
playing
end zone he
again.
goes. Touchdown, Vandy.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone.
Yeah.
Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football.
We done done this for all.
Johnson wants to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the quarterback is sacked. Big play by the defense that is probably going to be wiped out by that penalty flag. I think they jumped offside. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
I see what he like. I see what he do.
Why we not?
I see why BD get for me.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running
Turn on
room,
the
but
bad
none
team
to be
talking
found as he stopped at the
Oh,
23.
God.
Hey, I'm
They got
ready
good
to.
defense. It ain't nothing crazy on offense. Ain't bad.
Utah offense
Yeah,
returns
speed on
ready to
offense,
go
though.
back on the attack.
They got like
And now
298
Jesse,
somewhere.
the art here is to find the
Two,
balance
yeah,
between milking the
298,
clock
and I
and
think
trying to
I'm
get
still.
another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff too, you like
Alright,
to
it's
see your
298,
team play its
96.
best in the
Great
fourth
speed,
quarter,
man.
right?
That
Defense
great
just did their
every time.
job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their
That's
business.
fucking
Yeah,
tight
you
end
got
and
the
cheat
momentum
code.
because of the defense. They
Yeah,
give
tight
you
end
some
don't
momentum.
drop
They give you
that.
a great opportunity
Yeah,
No,
to
hold on,
fucking
drop
take
that.
over
tight.
this
See?
game and really
Yeah,
put a
it's
stamp
tight
on it.
end and cheat code.
Timeout called there by the defense,
That's
desperate to
easy.
get the ball back
Using it.
and
Yeah, that
save as
tight
much
end
time as
keep running
possible.
middle.
They line
Man,
up, and it is
they
a
tight end
long
fucking
way to the
different.
sticks from here.
He ain't do a contact.
He'll try the left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds
Bang,
after a
you
short
anything.
gain.
Break it up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's one thing to get stopped on 3rd and short.
Really
It's another
true.
thing to go out of
That
bounds.
whole
I mean,
team,
you gotta know
really,
better as a
like I
running
said,
back.
that
Like,
whole
the
team.
clock is my friend. I want to make sure that I stay
If you
in bounds.
play
Nice
with
job
him
by
a
the defense.
lot,
They did their job, but I gotta know better.
if you
Stick
play with him a
on the
lot,
ground, get
yeah,
physical,
bro, they
and
can
keep that
be
clock ticking.
dangerous.
I'll
On
tell you, I'll
fourth
throw
down, they'll
streaks
run
like
it, looking
crazy.
for the
Cause
first.
he take
Oh
a
my fucking god.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Going with the ground game left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Yeah, fam.
It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese